So
So
excited.
it was originally a yoga class. I had to change it to a body relaxation as I am going through my own arthritic flare and literally just trying to get my joints moving again. Um, I offer yoga classes here, and I thought it would be really good to do a yoga nidra session. Yoga nidra, just a little bit of background for anybody who does not know what that is. It involves deep relaxation. It is something, once I learned more about yoga nidra and why it's so important for a headache and migraine, is it is so healing for the brain. And with migraine, there is so much inflammation in the brain. We need to channel all the tools we can get to reduce inflammation and kind of have this cleanup crew go through and get rid of the waste products. So deep relaxation and meditation and yoga nidra all kind of put you on that fast track to creating this space and heightened ability for your brain to recover. In our brain waves, we have our gamma waves, we have our beta waves, alpha, and then we go, and those are like the active, concentrating, busy brain waves. And then we go into our theta and then our delta waves, and that's like rest and deep sleep. Those are the gems. That's what we're trying to channel here so that we can really calm down the brain. So when you approach this practice, know that you're applying a therapy, that you're kind of soaking your brain in some deep healing. For this, all you need is a space to lie down and get comfortable. So I'm going to give everybody a moment. Find your space on the floor or on the couch, on your bed, wherever you are. You're welcome to turn off your videos. You do not need to have them on. I highly recommend using pillows and a blanket to keep yourself warm. If you have a little eye pillow, that can help a lot. But remember that we don't want to fall asleep. So if you tend to bundle up too warm, you might have a tendency to nod off. So make sure that you kind of keep it just moderate. The practice is to stay just slightly awake, just that little space before you fall asleep. That's what we're targeting. So I'll give you all a moment. Good. I want you to settle into your spot. Feel supported by the ground underneath you. And notice the contact points between the surface that you're on and your body. Maybe make any final adjustments so that you can be comfortable and still for the duration of this practice. Only if it's really necessary, adjust yourself during the next half an hour. Become aware of the weight of your physical body and let it become so heavy that it starts to just mold and soften into the surface that's supporting you. This might take a couple of goes to kind of let everything go as the mental mind is starting to settle in to the physical body. Next, bring awareness to the focus of your breath. And I want you to take these nice, slow, calm, deep breaths. Notice how they enter the nostril and how they leave the nostril. And there's a little temperature shift there as it comes in through the nose and exit the nose. There is a shift in the temperature, and see if you can witness that. Use the breath to relax the body a little bit more. And if it's helpful, you can imagine the breath like a wave washing up on the shore, smoothing the sand, going in and out. Sometimes you can use that visualization of a wave washing over your body. Mentally hear the sound of the wave. And let each breath sink you further into your comfortable spot. Feel your whole body from head to toe. You might be noticing aches and pains. They're part of your body. You might be feeling areas that feel really good. Those are part of your body too. Try to visualize the body as a whole, not just the parts that feel good and the parts that feel bad, but seem to mesh them together. Observe the body as a whole. All cells living and breathing together. The breath is calm. The body is calm. But make sure not to fall asleep. I want you to stay awake. Keep listening to me. We're going to start to move into the relaxation component, going through the body. Let us begin. I want you to become aware of the body parts as I mention them. I want you to visualize their shape, their weight, and their sensation. Right foot, heel, sole of foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Right ankle, calf, shin, knee, thigh, hamstring, right hip, right side of the waist, right rib cage, right chest, right collarbone, right hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, back of the hand, palm, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, armpit, shoulder. Left foot, heel, sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left ankle, shin, knee, thigh, hamstring, left hip, and left side of the waist. Left rib cage, left chest, left collarbone. Left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger. Back of the hand, palm, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, armpit, shoulder. Bottom of the pelvis, lumbar spine, lower abdomen, intestines, stomach, heart, thoracic spine, rib cage, whole chest. Observe the throat, neck, chin, lips, nose, right cheek, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, forehead, crown of the head. Observe the whole body. Make sure you don't fall asleep. Stay awake. The whole body is calm and still. Now remember a time when you were happy and notice the sensation of warmth within your chest. See if you can bring in your mind's eye the moment that happiness arrived and how you felt. Now, when you have that feeling, let go of the memory and keep the feeling of happiness. Make a wish for your own happiness, no matter what kind of wish. Feel that in your heart and surround yourself with that feeling. Now send that loving kindness to a friend, someone that you know and you respect their qualities, and you sincerely wish them well. Let your mind be filled with the image of this person. And maybe you say to them, I feel this happiness and I wish this for you too. May you be happy. Now we're going to send loving kindness to a beloved person, a dear friend or family member, somebody that you have a deep connection with. Imagine this person in front of you and say, I feel this happiness and I wish this for you too. May you be happy. Now we're going to send loving kindness to a neutral person. This might be somebody you have brief encounters with, but I want you to imagine this person. And I want you to imagine saying to them, I feel this happiness and I wish this for you too. May you be happy. Now send loving kindness to somebody you might have some difficulty with. Imagine this person and say to them, I feel this happiness and I wish this for you too. May you be happy. Become aware of your immense capacity to radiate loving kindness all around you. Notice that you are a catalyst for happiness. At the core of it, you are not this physical body. You are not these senses. You are not these thoughts. You are not this pain. All of those are changeable, but at the core of it, your true essence is unchangeable. Stay with the breath. Be a silent observer of your body. See what arises in the quiet. Stay with the breath. See what arises. Stay with the breath. Witness what arises. If you fall asleep, that's okay. Just try and come back to the sensation of the body and stay and see what arises. Slowly bring your attention to your breath, including the movement of your breath, the rise and fall. Now, very consciously, just start to move your left hand and fingers, and then your right hand and fingers. Left foot and toes, right foot and toes. If it's required, start to stretch your body, either bringing your knees into your chest or inviting a big good morning stretch to your body. And then slowly come into a sitting position. Your practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. So, Yoga Nidra is very deep practice, and it's something that develops with time. Now you're going to have this recording, but there are so many wonderful recordings out there. I blended this with a loving kindness metta meditation, where you go through the sensation of happiness, but you can also choose easing pain, easing suffering. You can choose any type of sensation, and then you go through that, you internalize it yourself, you share it with somebody who you know slightly, somebody you care deeply for, a neutral person, and somebody that is challenging for you. And the benefits of metta meditation are quite profound and researched, and that coupled with the Yoga Nidra is quite a powerful practice. Encourage you to try more Yoga Nidra if there's a live class in your neighborhood. It's wonderful to practice it in a social setting, but I know with migraine that's not always possible. So Insight Timer has lots of free availability. Use that and keep practicing, because that's where it really starts to come alive. And I think if you understand how much it can benefit your brain and look at it as the brain's cleanup crew, without side effects, right? No, like not like medication. It might be one more tool in your toolbox that you can rely on. And the best part about Yoga Nidra is afterwards you can just tuck and roll straight into bed and have the most blissful sleep. So I wish that for every single one of you. Thank you for being part of this series, and thank you, Patty, for hosting me. It's been such a delight.
Well, thank you so much, Juliana. Thank you. It's something I've been doing for quite some time, and I can tell you it is your idea of joy and happiness today is something I always try to find in other people and give them, but it's also when I meditate thinking about others, and it gets me out of my pain. And for me,
Yes,
being the one who's suffering, I'm giving. And it sounds like it can't work, but it does.
it does. Yeah. Thank
It
you
does.
so much for sharing that. And
Yeah.
all of you guys for sharing your practice. It's a wonderful community, and my hat goes off to all of you. You're remarkable.
Well, thank you so much. Okay. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.